Hello everyone, it's Joseph Luce here for our weekly Tongren session. For people that may be your first time, this is a distance healing technology that we use so that we can help people receive treatments on a regular basis to build healing momentum. So what I want to do is first change my glasses, and there we go. And Tongren is a distance healing technique for the TAM healing system. We're using actually technically quantum biology to transfer energy from one person to another, regardless of space and time. We can open up blockages, which is our goal, bioelectrical blockages, to actually give people a boost to their overall health. Open a blockage, increase the overall connection to your body, the resources. The biggest healer in our body is actually the resources that are available in our bodies. Only through resistance and blockages and other things do we actually have interference. So our goal is to open up that interference and stop that actual interference. So we are ready to begin. So we have our doll. We have our 3-part process that we do. And we have people right now. We have interesting newbie. Please tap for arthritis, insomnia, infection in right eye. Thank you very much. Welcome Mumashari from Instagram. Let's turn myself a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit more light on the subject. From here, yep, we can add some more light this way as well. Do our 3-part process. So your job, sit, relax with your feet flat on the floor, palms face up. Relax your shoulders, breathe through the nose. Otherwise, just really be relaxed and receive the healing energy for connecting to healing biophotons, as we have it behind me. Yep, my new book, you should be receiving it in about 2 weeks. And hello, Kim, on Facebook. So let's work on those 2 things. Number 1 is the arthritis. So first, we have 3-part process, blood flow to the brain. Brain command points, brain stem command points. And we work on arthritis, insomnia, and overactive nerves. T1 to T8 for any itis. But we also want to work on T3 for the eyes. Blood flow, nerve flow, that's our mantra. Insomnia, in Tong, third eye. Always I recommend for insomnia, or it's also called sleep hygiene or sleep. Watching the sunrise, sunlight. Ouch point on the right eye. C3 for the right eye, again T1 to T8. any itis or any infection. Gotta get a new chair. Yep, and we will work for Sid as well. Calming nervous system, so that would be blood flow, nerve flow, sympathetic nervous system, and then balancing, calming GB12. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. Looking for better sleep, T7 for insomnia, better sleep, T7 left side. And hello, Dorothy Marshall. How are things going, Dorothy? Are you seeing improvements? And for Julie, general recharging, a tune-up. So let's work with Sid, and a tune-up. Blood flow to the brain. If you use your mind to focus on an area, you can also enhance the session. Yi Dao Qi. So for COVID, I recommend counterattack probably every 2 to 4 hours. I would recommend for the spike protein, the protein cleanse from globalhealing.com. Lots of fermented foods, of course, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D as well, and vein health for any inflammation which may negatively impact the arterial system. Blood flow to the brain. So a lot of people are interested in the book. Hope you'll enjoy it. I'm yawning, and that's not uncommon for people. That's the activation, even in martial arts, of the parasympathetic nervous system opening up. So for Sid, T1 to T8. Yeah, see if you can get counterattack in Canada. Otherwise, they have these great black seed oil oregano gummies. Are you still having a fever in bed? Because we want to really knock this out so it doesn't give you long-term COVID. So that's really the key. Dr. Group's Protein Cleanse from Global Healing. T1 to T8 for COVID. Also include T1 for the bones. NAC for the lungs. NAC for the lungs. Zinc homeopathic spray, which will help that as well. Slippery elm to coat the throat. NAC would be really important because that's going to protect your lungs. Send me a list of how you're doing and we can, or just like right here, we'll keep going over it. Fever gone, which is great. Foreign protein cleanse from Global Healing is critical. That specifically works with the spike proteins. Otherwise, get for in-between meals proteolytic enzymes to clean up the spike proteins. Hawthorn berry, if you have any of that stuff, either through tinctures or paste, solids, any of that stuff. So, the bones, bone marrow, T1. And activate the whole spine. And we'll continue to work with Julie for recharging. And then Great Self for floaters. And Dorothy for macular degeneration. Dorothy, did you try any of the either eye bright teas or another herb, saffron, any eye drops, the cataract eye drops from, I think his name is Ramakov. So let's begin. Blood flow to the brain. Blood flow to the brain command points. So the doctor said new strain affects the upper respiratory. NAC would be really important to prevent that. High dose vitamin C and quercetin as well. Stops the replication long term of the virus. And somebody else is recommending Thieves essential oil, which is great, and Monolaurin when you had COVID. Thank you for that advice. So let's work on both eyes, Dorothy. Ouch point. So the eyes are doing better. It's every 9 weeks instead of every 4 weeks, which is great. So let's work on C3, C4 for the eyes. Great news. Yeah, Thieves essential oils, as well as lavender or eucalyptus inhaling for basically sanitizing and antimicrobials for the lungs directly. So that would be very important. Steam tent. T1 to T8 for inflammation. And hello, Arlene. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Susan Abner. ¿Qué pasa? How have you been, Susan Abner? Great to see you. Let's begin our next round. Blood flow to the brain. Do a little bit more of the eyes for Dorothy. Brain command points. ALS. 3 blood supplies. GV17 for Augustina and Santino. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. And let's check on our website, folks. Also more for the eyes of floaters. Bone spur left heel. Continue achieve for COVID, perfect blood lymph, strong immune system, blood flow to the brain. And what specifically for Sid? We have a couple of things left for Sid. Sid has COVID too. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yep, Momashari. Counterattack is one of the best ones I used to have for COVID. Also, andrographis, oregano oil. Really hope you can get either systemic enzymes in between meals aggressively or the foreign protein cleanse from Dr. Group. It might be a Canada issue, but I'm not sure. Blood flow to the brain. QB13 right side for worry for your mind for Laura. Much abundance in Tong. Third eye. and grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. So let's work with Lynn and Ferris, blood flow to the brain. Good to hear from you, Ferris. Command points to the brain. Brain stem, so for brain fog, for brain stem cancers, anything brain related, 3 blood supplies, carotid artery, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. For Augustina, Santino, and for Lynn. And GV17 for Augustina, Santino, and Lynn as well. And stuck pressure in the sternum, let's work on it. CV17. Brain fatigue, eyes, ouch point for the eyes, T1 to T8 for the energy. So Momashari, steam tent, lavender, or even thieves, but lavender I think would be a good option. Castor oil packs on the lungs. The gummies, which should be available, oregano, black seed oil gummies, just eat those all the time. Counterattack, of course, and then the 4 protein cleanse. Those would be really good. Zinc with quercetin as well. And for your mom, Ferris, eyesight, C3, C4, constipation, you should try the oxy powder. Left hip pain, castor oil packs, maybe with some cayenne pepper in it. T1 to T8, T9 right side for the eyesight as well. Constipation, T11, T12. L4, L5. Tailbone 1 to 5, 1 to 4. Grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And good luck with your mom, Faris, as always. How old again is your mom? I forget. So we have outgoing individual, all of our good friends. So let's also Sue tap for COVID and acid reflux. Related to COVID for sure. Definitely some slippery elm. Believe it or not, apple cider vinegar or apples. Good for acid reflux as well. So COVID, let's work on COVID for everyone. COVID seems to be getting around again. So you use Eyebright, works on allergies. In homeopathy, it's called Euphrasia officinalis. Very good, Dorothy. Thank you for giving me that. Annie Martin, we don't want to forget that. C3, 4, 5 for dental stuff. CT scans, Detox, D1 to D8. Trigeminal nerve, vestibulocochlear nerve for auditory issues after dental surgeries. T1 to T8, anti-inflammation. Buzzing sensation at the feet. So for the arms, brachial plexus. For the feet, lumbosacral plexus. Acid reflux, T9, stomach, liver, CV4 for acid reflux as well. Ouch point for the ears for auditory issues. Ouch point for the jaw. Vagus nerve down the torso, liver 3 and kidney 1. CV4 for more acid reflux. And let's see who's with us. outgoing individual. Detox from aluminum poisoning. One of the best ways to counter aluminum poisoning is silica, ideally silica from a company called Alta Silica, or maybe even a little bit better is a liquid orgone from Health Harmonic Health orgone orgono version of liquid silica, most absorbable type. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points, brain stem command points. Aluminum poisoning, T1 to T8. T1 to T8, profound fatigue. Check your iron and your copper levels. Both can have iron without copper. Ceruloplasmin. So for the lower back, blood flow, nerve flow, T7. Right side, back spasms, T7 to T12, L1 to L5. Continue on with the right foot, lumbosacral plexus down to the ouch point, right foot. Okay, and blissful pioneer. Severe fatigue, weakness. Sounds like some good things, mitochondria. Who is this? This is blissful pioneer. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. T1 to T8, muscle spasms. Magnesium oil is really good for muscle spasms. Transdermal magnesium oil. It's really good. Magnesium chloride. Hormone balance, TV13. A great way, believe it or not, to balance your hormones. Sunrise, sunlight. TV17, blood flow, nerve flow, entire spine. Lumbosacral back pain. L1 to L5, S1 to S5. Insomnia, TV. In Tong, third eye area. Your name says Blissful Pioneer because it picked it for you. But thank you, Patricia, for breaking that out. You can change your name in the system. That'll work. GI Healthy Tract. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. healthy tract, T8, T9, T7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Correct bacteria, good source of healthy bacteria, Dr. Ohira, excellent bacteria, or even better, fermented foods, or gut shot, fermented food, sauerkraut water. It's good for everything that ails you. Gut microbiome, T11, T12, L4, L5. And vagus nerve, kidney to the sky window, then kidney 27, 28, 29, 30, CV17, CV12, CV4, and CV6. Blessings to you also, Patricia. And for Julie, we'll still do a tune-up for everyone, including a cranial sacral tune-up. So we'll do 2 complete tune-ups for everyone. Lymph tune-up, sky window. For lymph tune-up, axillary lymph. Inguinal lymph. And the spleen to support. T7, left side. T3, T7. Complete lymph tune-up. How's everybody doing? Feeling the chi? I have my 2 biophoton generators with me today. They will be always with you. Okay. Now a cranial sacral tune-up for everyone. Crystal Palace. Let's do some more work on COVID for everyone. T1 to T8. Especially the lungs, T3. And Crystal Palace, T1 for the bones. This is for the bone marrow, immune system, and especially good for leukemia. T1 to T8. down to sacrum 1 to 5, tailbone 1 to 5, cranial sacral flow. Okay. So the question is, what else fermented other than sauerkraut? Beets. Beets are excellent. Cabbage, of course, is great. Number 3 would be gut shot, which is amazingly healing. So you can get that. Gut shot, which is a good brand, is Farmhouse. I learned about that from someone actually on this call, and I've been using it and recommending it ever since. It's amazingly healing. It's brilliant stuff. So Farmhouse brand. If you're local here, there's also which is Massachusetts. There's a great brand, Micro Mama, which is from New Hampshire, or Real Pickles brand from Western Massachusetts. So let's continue on. Yep, our next request for cancer, we work on the oxygen system. So blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. Brainstem command points. Yep, blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. The gut shot could be available sometimes at Whole Foods. I actually spoke with them yesterday. Gut shot is so helpful. I work with them. They can actually ship it, even as far as Connecticut. So, but check out the gut shot at Good Health in Hanover. You could try also that place in East Milton Square. What's it called? They have one in Hingham and East Milton Square. I forget their name. You probably know their name. So continue with the oxygen system and cancer. Phrenic nerve, T3 for the lungs, T6 for the diaphragm. And the microbiome for everyone. Fruit Center, that's the name of it. They may have it. It's not so easy to get. Some more oxygen points. Phrenic nerve, lung 1, lung 2. So Susan, you still tapping on the show as well? What time would that be? And Catherine, tell us about what you do for your hypnosis, and if you've ever worked with people with intense insomnia as a result of possible trauma or trauma. I have not tapped for edema yet. The gut shot is on the vitamin side. I think it's a sauerkraut product. Yeah, so I think it's actually on both sides. Yeah. Cold storage, absolutely. Ask for Steve. Steve Crow. Oh, you're still tapping. On what days is that? Is that Wednesdays? Lung 1, lung 2, CV17. One time I prescribed gut shot somebody who had H. pylori. Within 24 hours, their symptoms resolved. CV17, CV12, CV4. Annie, you're in California. You might be able to find it, Annie Farmhouse brand, which I think is Canadian. You can find any sauerkraut, organic raw sauerkraut. What I would do this time of year, I would look for a farmer's market. There will be local people that make sauerkraut. You can buy the sauerkraut and drink the juice, or sometimes people separate it and sell it separately. But definitely, it's a winner. Fermented foods, sauerkraut water, of course, wheatgrass, E3 Live juice. Those things are great. So everyone check out Susan Abner Wednesdays and Saturdays. The great Sue Abner. Grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Some other things that are really good for fermented are vegan kefir. The other one is tamari. And what's the one that's the paste? The food, which is tempeh and miso. Yep, all of those are amazingly beneficial. They work on the microbiome, they reduce inflammation, they do systemic healing and regeneration. They're amazingly helpful to everyone. So let's work specifically on edema. So we will do a lymph system tune-up. 6 parts. Sky window. Lymph of the neck. Axillary lymph. For anyone interested in the colon cleanse coming up in about 3 weeks, let me know. There's still time to sign up. We've got a few people in there already, but let me know, and we'll be happy to get you in there. Anyone listening here gets a discount. We ship you the products. Axillary lymph, inguinal lymph. Castor oil packs are your friends, everybody. They are amazing. Axillary lymph and inguinal lymph, especially for liver gallbladder cleanses, different things like that. TV for lymphatic duct. I didn't let you guys see my hands so good. My apologies. I need to get a low chair and a further back chair. Lymphatic duct and subclavian artery. And then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. From fermented foods every day. Anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, antibacterial, antiviral. Building the microbiome from the core. That's why it's so effective. Liver 3 and kidney 1. I'll do some Qigong for everyone. Take a deep breath. Do it along with me. Put your mind in the area that you want to focus on. If it's the lungs, let's work on CV17 for everyone. Clearing the lungs, NAC is critical. Vitamin C, of course, high dose vitamin C liposomal is the easiest way to get that without IV. But Annie, you'll be able to find it somewhere, guaranteed. If anything, just eat a tablespoon of raw organic sauerkraut with each meal. It's real easy to make, real easy to make. Anybody interested in joining the colon cleanse in a couple of weeks? Let me know. We still have time to ship. Like I say, we've already got a good group. Okay. Play a healing tone. Thank you and blessings for everyone. For anyone with edema, this is a technique that I've been using in my clinical space lately, especially if there's edema in the lower legs. the patient is face down, they bend their legs up, and then we massage the liquids away using gravity down towards the knee. So that's another option if you have someone with you. Susan, it's awesome. Great to see you. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again. Blessings to everyone. Be kind to one another. Have a great day. Take care.